Welcome back to the show. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that can be challenging but transformative: breaking generational patterns and healing family wounds. We inherit so much from our families, our traditions, our values, and sometimes our pain. These patterns can shape how we see the world, how we respond to challenges, and how we interact with the people we love. The good news: we have the power to change the narrative. In this episode, we'll explore how to recognize generational cycles, work toward healing, and create a new legacy for future generations. Let's get started. Generational patterns are behaviors, beliefs, or ways of coping that are passed down within families. These patterns can be positive, like a strong work ethic or a deep sense of community. But they can also include negative cycles such as addiction, neglect, emotional suppression, or unhealthy communication styles. Often, these patterns go unnoticed because they feel normal. It's just how things are. But if we want to break free from the harmful cycles, we first need to recognize them. The first step in healing is awareness. Start by asking yourself, what behaviors or beliefs have I seen repeated in my family? Are there cycles of pain, like unresolved trauma or strained relationships? How do these patterns show up in my life? For example, you might notice a pattern of emotional avoidance, where family members avoid discussing feelings or resolving conflicts. Or maybe there's a cycle of overworking and burnout that's been passed down. Understanding these patterns isn't about placing blame. It's about identifying what's no longer serving you so you can begin to change it. Generational trauma is real. Studies have shown that unresolved pain and trauma can be passed down, not just emotionally, but even biologically. If you've ever felt like you're carrying a burden that's not entirely yours, you're not alone. But here's the empowering part. You don't have to carry it forever. When you start to address and heal these wounds, you're not just freeing yourself, you're changing the trajectory for everyone who comes after you. So how do we break these patterns? It's a process, but here are some steps to get started. 1. Acknowledge the pain. Give yourself permission to feel and process the emotions tied to these patterns. Journaling or therapy can help. 2. Seek understanding. Learn about your family's history. Understanding what shaped your parents or your grandparents can provide clarity and empathy. 3. Set boundaries. Breaking a pattern often requires setting boundaries. This might mean saying no to unhealthy dynamics or limiting contact with toxic relatives. 4. Develop new habits. Replace old patterns with healthier ones. For instance, if your family avoided conflict, practice open communication in your own relationships. And 5. Get support. Healing doesn't have to be a solo journey. Therapy, support groups, or even a trusted friend can make a world of difference. Breaking generational patterns isn't just about stopping the cycle. It's about creating something new. Think about the values and behaviors you want to pass on to future generations. Maybe it's open communication, emotional resilience, or the courage to ask for help when needed. Whatever it is, start embodying those qualities now. Every small change you make creates ripples. By healing yourself, you're not just rewriting your story, you're giving the next generation a better starting point. Breaking generational patterns is hard work, but it's some of the most meaningful work you can do. Remember, healing takes time, and progress is often slow. Be gentle with yourself as you navigate this journey. Thank you for joining me for this important conversation. As always, take care of yourself and keep striving for growth and healing. Until next time, stay mindful, stay strong, and keep rewriting your story for the generations to come.